Arnold Schwarzenegger's Guide to Crushing Self-Doubt and Fear. Are you feeling stuck, doubting your abilities and struggling to overcome fear? You're not alone. Many of us have faced these challenges at some point in our lives, whether it's a job interview, a public speaking event, or simply trying to make a significant change in our careers. Today, we're diving into Arnold Schwarzenegger's Guide to Crushing Self-Doubt and Fear, because let's face it, those feelings can hold us back more than anything else. So, let's get started, shall we? Let me tell you this. Imagine being a bodybuilder who dreams of becoming the world's #1. That's what Arnold Schwarzenegger did, and he achieved it. But it wasn't easy. He had to fight his way through countless self-doubts and fears, which are universal yet often misunderstood. His journey offers us invaluable lessons on how to navigate these obstacles, transforming them from barriers into stepping stones towards success. You might be wondering, have you ever found yourself paralyzed by fear when making a big decision? Maybe it was about quitting a job that didn't align with your passions, or starting a new business venture. Or perhaps you've been hesitant to take on a challenge because you fear failure. These are common scenarios where fear and self-doubt can seem insurmountable. But here's the thing, they're not. Here's something you should know. Arnold Schwarzenegger, in his book, Total Transformation, shares a profound truth. The biggest obstacle to achieving your goals is not other people, not circumstances, but your own doubts. It's a simple yet powerful statement that encapsulates the essence of his philosophy on overcoming self-doubt and fear. So, let's delve deeper into how he navigated these challenges and what we can learn from him. Understanding your fears. First things first, understanding your fears is crucial. They come in many forms, some are rational, others irrational. But no matter their nature, they stem from a place of insecurity and a lack of confidence. Arnold emphasizes that it's important to recognize your fears, not just acknowledge them. He suggests journaling to explore your deepest fears and understand why they exist. Once you know them, you can begin to confront them head-on. A real-life example. Consider Arnold's own story. He recounts how he was once afraid of flying, despite having a successful career in bodybuilding. The fear stemmed from a past incident where he narrowly escaped a plane crash. Yet he realized that if he continued to avoid flying, he would never achieve his goal of becoming a movie star. So, he faced his fear by taking a small step riding a helicopter instead of a plane. Each subsequent step led him closer to his dream, and eventually, he conquered his fear of flying. Overcoming self-doubt. Self-doubt can be even more insidious. It whispers doubts about your abilities, your choices, and your future. But Arnold argues that you must silence this voice by focusing on your strengths and successes. He recommends setting daily affirmations that remind you of your accomplishments and potential. For instance, if you're a writer, affirming that you write well and have a unique voice can boost your confidence. Personal anecdote. I remember a time when I was hesitant to pursue a creative project. I feared failing and losing face, but I decided to focus on the process rather than the outcome. By breaking down the project into smaller, manageable tasks, I began to feel more confident. Each completed task gave me a sense of achievement, which in turn reduced my self-doubt. Remember, every step forward, no matter how small, counts. Breaking down obstacles. One of Arnold's strategies is to break down large goals into smaller, achievable steps. This method, known as the SMART principle, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound. Helps you see progress and maintain momentum. For example, if your goal is to run a marathon, break it down into training runs of different distances. Each successful completion of a segment builds your confidence and reduces the fear of failure. Lessons from his career. Arnold's career is filled with stories of overcoming adversity. He talks about how he used to work out for hours, sometimes up to 6 days a week, to build his physique. During times when he felt discouraged, he reminded himself of his dedication and the long-term benefits. His relentless pursuit of excellence became a source of motivation and a way to overcome self-doubt. Embracing failure. It's important to note that failure is a natural part of the learning process. Arnold believes that failure should be embraced as a means to learn and grow. He recounts how he lost his first 2 films, which were considered box office bombs. Instead of giving up, he learned from his mistakes, improved his skills, and eventually became a major Hollywood star. His attitude towards failure set a powerful example for anyone facing setbacks. Building resilience. Resilience is key to overcoming self-doubt and fear. It's about bouncing back from challenges and maintaining a positive outlook. Arnold emphasizes the importance of resilience by sharing his own experiences. He talks about how he trained for over 3 years to win the Mr. Olympia title, during which he faced numerous setbacks. His resilience allowed him to persevere and ultimately achieve his goal. Conclusion. So the next time you find yourself grappling with self-doubt or fear, remember Arnold Schwarzenegger's guide. Recognize your fears, break them down into manageable steps, and embrace failure as a learning opportunity. Focus on your strengths and achievements and build resilience. By doing so, you'll transform your doubts into powerful motivators that drive you towards success. In summary, Arnold Schwarzenegger's approach to overcoming self-doubt and fear is not just a strategy, it's a mindset shift. It empowers you to take control of your life, tackle your fears, and achieve your goals. So take the first step today. Whether it's a small task or a significant decision, remember that every step forward is a victory over self-doubt. Here's to conquering our fears and chasing our dreams.